Shout out goes out to Raph, y'all, and it goes as follows. I will not take this Nayuya slander. Truly the greatest feminist of this generation. You know what? You're completely correct. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, obviously, I do not know ball. I will not spread any more slander about our glorious equality fighter, whatever. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise him. Psalms 28:7. Now then, let's get on with the video. Alright, so we are here to talk about Toji, or Fushiguro, or Toji Fushiguro.
A few minutes later.
Toji Fushiguro. At the end of the day, I feel like, to me personally, Toji's contribution to JJK is unmatched. He is one of the most influential and integral parts of the story, barring Gojo, Yuji, and the main characters. And I feel like I'm not too crazy to say that. But then again, in JJK, at this point, everyone's integral in JJK. Why do I say that? Oh, let's just look at the final few chapters, or the final few hundreds or so chapters, of the manga JJK in general, to really get to what I'm talking about here. First and foremost,
there is no way that side characters keep getting compared to Satoru Gojo.
Look, I've never been shy about the fact that I do not like Satoru Gojo. I don't like this man. I promise you I don't. I hate him. I hate his character. And I have my reasons. And I'm allowed not to like this character. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't care. I don't like him. Anyway, moving past my hatred of this asshole.
You need to leave.
The point I'm making is that you had people who use freaking basic bottom of the barrel curse techniques being even in the same battlefield as freaking Sukuna. And y'all, I know y'all think I'm being a little too harsh, but hear me out. There is no universe or plot armor strong enough to make Kusakabe seem relevant in the fight against Sukuna. Like, bro, he's over here getting justifications by the freaking third-party peanut gallery, needing Gojo flashbacks to hype him up. Like, I've never seen a character with just hype alone be able to be pushed to the front of relevance in this short a time span. Like, you can tell they were just desperate, just throwing characters at this man just to see who could dent him at this point. And it was real stupid if that was intentional.
One eternity later.
No. And one more thing before I leave this point. And I swear I'll get right back to the main video. Bro, you're not finna tell me that Kusakabe can beat Sukuna, can even fight Sukuna. That's just like saying Chozo can literally swap hands with freaking Kenjaku. And he had to get bailed out by Yuki, so I really don't want to hear it. Mind you, Kenjaku only really started putting in effort when Yuki showed up. He literally was on cruise control mode the whole time he was fighting Chozo. But that's just me, though.
A few minutes later.
The main villain, point blank period, of JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen. For sake, I don't understand it. Like, why? I don't know. And I feel like people get so in their feelings every time I bring this up. But the point I'm making is like, yeah, no one's as important to the story of Jujutsu Kaisen than none other than Toji Fushiguro, the sorcerer killer, the man without a cursed technique or cursed energy to speak of, the man of cursed tools and cursed objects, the GOAT himself. Like, bro, wounding fatally Satoru Gojo and forcing him to get good is crazy. No other person, no other sorcerer or cursed spirit has ever pushed Gojo that far besides Sukuna himself, literally. And he's the man that killed him, and he stayed dead because he's the main villain. Seriously, do y'all hear what I'm putting down here? And it's so amazing to me. Every time I talk about Toji, every time I see an edit of Toji, people still don't understand the importance of how cool and how integral this guy is. Call me Gay Akatame, because I'm finna start glazing Toji now. Like, when we really look at it, for one, he literally created one of the main trios in the story of Jujutsu Kaisen, Megami Fushiguro. Like, for freak's sake, if it wasn't for Toji, we wouldn't have Megami. Yeah, and obviously just the birth of Megami alone sets forth to change set of events, i.e., case in point, Megami befriending Yuji and keeping him from execution, Sukuna also getting a better, stronger, more potential filled vessel in Megami himself, also causing a cavalcade of events to follow, defeating Gojo and Geto, also causing a different cascading level of events to transpire, i.e., the mentality shift of both Geto and Gojo, and moving forward and so forth, making him the head of the Zenin clan, causing Nayuya to spring forth, and also cause havoc in the Culling Games. And on top of that, do I need to go on? Of course, he stopped the plasma vessel, i.e., a meaningless plot point in the story because it goes nowhere and Tengen is just living exposition. Hell, his main contribution, in my opinion, is making Nayuya's day by being just that awesome. Yeah, crazy, I know. Anyways, peace. If it wasn't for Toji, freaking Geto wouldn't be a villain and wouldn't be a walking corpse, puppeted by a cursed spirit. Like, bro, I shit you not. For without Toji Fushiguro, we would not have some of the greatest scenes in anime, some of the greatest fight scenes and feats of speed and strength on showcase. Satoru Gojo himself in the fray against this man. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have such iconic weapons that are seen throughout the entire series, i.e. the soul-splitting katana, or the weapon that was used to actually give Satoru Gojo an entire organ rearrangement. Like, dude, for freak's sake, all of the things I listed, it's just a minor thing for Toji to do in a day. Influencing the series, moving the story forward, and progressing a character's character arc, two characters' character arcs being Geto and Satoru Gojo in the same arc, with only half of the season completed at that point. Bro, this man is cooking. When I'm telling you,
A few minutes later.
Gege was cooking when he made Toji. He was whipping up something in the kitchen that no one ain't seen in a minute. Peak character writing and all of that with just a guy who uses swords and cursed objects to fight because he has no cursed technique. And even then, it showed us how heavenly restrictions can be used properly in the series. Like, bro, how could I not go on about this guy? He made a heavenly restriction where you have no cursed energy look cool. Like, bro, what? Like, bro. And then he has the most interesting and most actually diverse level of ingenuity I've ever seen. Planning an entire day where Gojo just gets a shit day, where nothing goes his way, where he has nothing but to watch his back consistently. Shows you the ingenuity and the tactics that this man has at his disposal, bro. And then not even death could stop him for long, because even when the villains are up against the wall, they had to summon a force that was comparable to Satoru Gojo himself just to stand a chance in causing as much chaos as possible, being the revival of Toji Zenin, otherwise known as Toji Fushiguro, the sorcerer killer, the man that touched the untouchable, the man that stood above the pinnacle of sorcery and came out on top, not once but twice. But at the end of the day, I say all that to say that Toji is the best character. And Gege knows it himself because he had to do it twice. He had to literally make Maki into Toji because he needed another Toji, even if it was going to be a tryhard. Trust me, I'm with Nayuya on this one. But Maki is a tryhard wannabe. I don't think Nayuya was lying when he said that. I mean, she copied his whole flow, word for word, bar for bar, same weapon, same fit. Like, it's crazy. Like, I shit you not. Like, I don't make this stuff up. Like, I've read the entire story, for freak's sake, manga chapter to manga chapter, and still it did not end. Like, the constant references to Toji in the series and what he contributed with just such little screen time compared to the main character and even Gojo, or even Geto for that matter. All these characters with all these different interesting backgrounds and power scalars, they don't mean nothing in the face of Toji Fushiguro because he is him at the end of the day. So personally, I just want to say, yeah, it's been a good time geeking out about this man and just talking about my favorite like story arcs in this story. Like, honestly, JJK is like, it's really good. Like, honestly, barely any manga make me want to sit down and read it myself instead of just waiting for the anime. Like, bro, I had to literally get involved in the manga community just to talk about this, like, because it's like, it's crazy. Like, y'all know, like, y'all literally seen the journey of my channel starting to talk about more manga and stuff because of JJK. Like, it's crazy stuff. At the end of the day, yeah, it's honestly incredible. Like, I like the story of JJK so much, mainly because Toji's in it. Like, I know, it's crazy. Like, sometimes I open up a chapter and go like, I wonder if we're going to get Toji in here again. Like, it is crazy because I know we're never going to see Toji again. Like, I know it, especially in Module. Like, are you kidding me? Like, they're too busy glazing freaking Yuji. Like, it's crazy. I'm just waiting For someone, somehow, there will be like a Toji reference, and I'm gonna be there. And when it does happen, I'm gonna be so funny. Like, it's crazy. Like, people get mad at me for calling Maki a Toji clone, but literally, the story and the writer himself has literally compared the woman to Toji consistently. Every time it's come back to her strength, it's comparing it to Toji. Like, I don't know what to tell you. She is a Toji clone. Like, that's the whole purpose of her existence being this. Like, bro, what are we talking about here? Like, I don't know. To me, yeah, you heard the video. You've heard it here first. Like, this is not my first Toji video, and it will not be my last. So, at the end of the day, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.